Today we're going to be talking about how to help children grow. The first thing we're going to talk about is balanced literacy. Balanced literacy is broken up into three categories: interactive writing, shared writing, and independent writing. With interactive writing, a teacher and student can share the pen. This is an example of group work where, students and teachers can converse and they can come to the board and write their answers. The shared writing is going to be broken into where teachers write for the students. The best way for this to work is if there are ESL students in the classroom, this can be a good way to teach them. And teachers can model writing strategies, and this can be done in whole class teachings. The independent writing can also represent a child writing, and it's in control of the content. So quick writes or daily journals are going to be independent writings. Writing workshop. Writing workshop is broken into three categories: mini lessons / introductions, writing time, and sharing time. In the mini lesson introductions, the teacher speaks. This is mentor text or just mini lessons in general. Writing time is where the writing speaks. So this is where the student is writing their thoughts. And sharing time is where the student speaks their thoughts over the writing time. This is done in table group settings. The writing process stages. So there are 6 stages to the writing process. The first stage is pre-writing. This is topic ideas, so it's generating thoughts. The drafting is when the student begins their writing process. The revising is when the student tries to decide if their details are clear enough or if their story generally makes sense. The editing stage is where they go through and fix small errors such as punctuation and spelling. And sharing is done with tables or in group settings with partners. This is to go over any last minute things that need to be adjusted to the writing. And the 6th step is publishing. This is an example that we did in our class with a publishing party. It's an event to try and encourage kids to feel proud of their work. And the last thing we're going to go over is the 6 traits of writing. It's ideas, organization, voice, word choice, sentence fluency, and conventions. Ideas basically means brainstorming or coming up with thoughts or topics for the student to write about. Organization is circle maps or any organized forms like bubble maps or double bubbles, just to get the student to compare and get an idea of what they are writing about. The voice is about feelings. For young students, it's easy for them to understand voice as how a character feels or would speak about their story. Word choice is to try and get students to get rid of tired words, and you can do this through word walls or providing a word of the week. And sentence fluency is when we try to teach students to get their sentences to make more sense and be more properly worded, as if they were saying it aloud. And conventions is just the final step, and it's going to be fixing small things like punctuation or capitalization, not focusing too much on spelling depending on the grade level.